Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today, oh wow, I sound really nasally. I did not realize how terrible I actually sound. My allergies been bugging me a bit. But anyway, I had a pretty cool idea for a new series. Obviously, with Call of Duty's modern live service model, they're constantly adding new weapons to the game. And just recently, they added a new weapon called the SIRIN 9mm. I mean, it's kind of old at this point. It's like a week or two old, but I've been on the Nebula grind for a little while, and thankfully I did unlock it a few days ago. So now I have Dark Matter and Nebula in the bag, currently working on Abyss camo. But I didn't get to use some of these new weapons too much, like the Krig or the SOG or the SIRIN, or most recently the Maelstrom shotgun. So what I thought would be cool to do is for us to make a little series where we go in and test some of these new weapons in zombies just to see, hey, how do they perform? How much damage are they doing? How often do you have to reload? Are they absolute pea shooters? And it may seem kind of unnecessary. Maybe like, well, Grotesque, you think most of the weapons will be well balanced, right? Well, that is not the case. I mean, if you look at half the pistols in the game, the Schreider and the Grakova are absolutely terrible, whereas the GS45 is one of the main meta weapons. I mean, you see I have over 11,000 eliminations within the 9mm. That's a pretty decent one. Then you look at the snipers, for the most part, they're doing alright, but the SVD, that's like really good compared to the other ones. And you look at the SMGs, you think most of them would be pretty good, but there's a few pea shooters in here. And in the case of the SIRIN 9mm, this is very interesting because it's the only weapon of its kind in the special category, and it's essentially, it is technically an SMG, but it's not on the same scale as the other SMGs, because this is meant to be tuned down a bit, so it's not overly unbalanced as a secondary weapon, which is what this is. So I have a few attachments unlocked for this already, and if you notice I have 900 eliminations. That's only because as I was going for Nebula camo, there was times where I'd get it out of the box, and then I'd, just kind of like shoot zombies as I'd go, and I got this weapon a ton towards the end of the Nebula grind. Not sure what it was, but it seemed like the percentage of getting this weapon is so much higher compared to a lot of other ones. But anyway, there is only 5 attachment slots for this weapon compared to the usual, like an 8 or 9 for most weapons. So, you come over here to the optics, and there's not many options, and I don't have that many unlocked, so we're just going to be going basic for the optic. For the muzzle, there's only one choice, so we're going suppressor, obviously, for the extra salvage drop chance. Long barrel, again, that's our only chance there. For the underbarrel, there is 2. There's a lightweight foregrip, which helps with aiming idle sway, aim walking steadiness, aim walking speed, as well as sprint to fire speed. But the one that I would recommend is the vertical foregrip, because that boosts your ADS speed, vertical and horizontal recoil control, and your overall movement speed. I do not have this unlocked yet, so I can't use it. And then for the magazine, you have the extended mag and the fast mag. I'm not going to be using any mags for this run just because I want to see how much ammo does it have at its base. And furthermore, am I going to be reloading every 2 seconds? And when I do reload, like, how long is it going to take? You know what I mean? Is an extended mag necessary? Because I feel like for a weapon, if an extended mag is necessary, that automatically kind of dampens its usefulness. So we'll see how it is just at its base. But I also, I wouldn't want it to be a thing where I put the extended mag on and then the reload becomes unbearable on top of a lot of other things. So we'll just be rocking with that at its base value. But with all the yapping out of the way, I think we are ready to get into this. And if you're wondering how we're going to be testing these weapons, we're going to be doing the Liberty Falls Easter egg, because I feel like compared to any other method, this is the best way to test a weapon's metal. Obviously, we could go in and try to get to like round 30, round 40, and just go in these crazy things where we try to test these weapons. But I feel like, because there is the Terminus Easter egg and the Citadel Del More Easter egg we could do. But I feel like most weapons just kind of struggle throughout those Easter eggs as is. Up until the most recent nerf, the power drill was the way to go for, the Citadel Del More Easter egg. But now that that's been nerfed, it's kind of hard to say what'll be the meta there. And then in terms of the Terminus Easter egg, again, you're going GS45 or ASG. Whereas Liberty Falls, I feel like there's just enough OP enemies to where you can really feel a weapon's limits without going overboard like with the Citadel Del More Easter egg. But anyways, with all the prerequisites out of the way, this is going to be one of my more laid back type of videos. Like in this series, I kind of want to keep things chill, laid back, just like those early vibes that I always go for, like the late 2000s, early 2010s to like mid 2010s vibes of YouTube, where it's just real chill. It's just me, you talking, chatting, having a good time, some gameplay going in the background. That's that. In most of my videos, I do have the gameplay mixed pretty low in terms of the audio. In these videos, I'm gonna have it up just a little bit higher. Not as high as I had it in my absolute beginner's guide for Citadel Del More, where I had it at, it wasn't like too loud, obviously, but I had it at a pretty good level so you could hear like everything at the same level as my commentary. But it's gonna be like a nice in-between. Not as quiet as usual, but not as loud as that. Just something to where you can hear the weapon, get a feel for it, get a feel for how it sounds. And, but also, like, not too loud. Also, what is up with this pack burst lately? It only happens to me on PC. Couldn't tell you. That's going to be really annoying when it comes to testing this weapon. Hopefully that goes away. I'm not really sure if there's a way to fix that. It never happened before either. Like when the game first came, I mean, you guys have watched my video. I mean, I don't know if you've watched my videos, but you guys, you know, if you watch the videos frequently, then you've seen I don't deal with this. I haven't dealt with this. It's just very recently. Like within the last few days. Every time I go to play either multiplayer or zombies. I don't know if, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so far this weapon seems to be doing pretty good. Wow, lag. Like I said, hopefully that starts to go away as the game goes on, because this is pretty rough. But so far, in terms of damage, all that aside, it seems to be doing pretty good. Obviously, there will be a few detractors as to, like, okay, is this lag or is it not? You know, if it seems like a zombie's taking multiple bullets to die, I mean, you never know. But so far, yeah, damage-wise, it does seem to be doing pretty good, which, you know, you'd hope so. It's only like round 4 right now. Really, I want to see how it's holding up by like round 15, round 20. Because, you know, even for some weapons like, say, the Strider or the 9mm or the Grakova, by the time you reach like round 15, round 20, even if you've been pack-punching and upgrading it adequately, those things are still going to be like pea shooters, man. I also apologize for just how nasal I am today. This is ridiculous. I sound terrible. My allergies have just been just destroying me these last few days, but it's okay. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. That's all that matters. We're living good. See, now it's a vermin round. Gotta love it. I don't have anything against the vermin rounds, especially since they nerfed it recently, so then the ones in like the 30+ range don't take as long, but I still want to be shooting some zombies. Come on, vermins. I will say the max ammos are really nice, though. And at least they aren't parasites. Again, I don't inherently have anything against the parasites. It's just that, oh, man. Sometimes when you're doing, like, the Easter egg on Citadel demo, or you're just getting in the later rounds, those parasites, when they start swarming you. That's all I can say. Just a laugh of pain. So we're gonna go ahead and keep gunning these lads down for now. Actually, I think now, yeah, round 6. We'll go ahead and get out of here. Same thing as I've been saying, you know, it's performing as you would hope for a weapon of this type, which is better than I could say for some other weapons in the game. Honestly, like when I was going for like the Strider, for example, I love, you know, the pistols I keep naming. Yeah, they were, even by this round, it's like, okay, dude, I'd be better off just using a melee weapon. It's genuinely, it's like they're that terrible. And like I said, there was even some SMGs I was kind of noticing that with. So it'll really just be on a case-by-case basis as to like, okay, what weapons are good, what weapons are bad, and which weapons are potentially meta. Because it's, you know, it's one thing to look at a weapon and be like, okay, this is terrible, and then it's another thing to be like, okay, this weapon's middle of the road. But it's even more exciting when you find those weapons where it's like, okay, this could be like a new meta. And you guys know me, I don't care about all the meta clickbait, you know, like red arrows all over the thumbnail, exaggerated, exacerbated face, you know, mouth wide open, overly saturated, OMG, this is the new meta. No. I don't care about any of that. But it is exciting just to find powerful weapons. That's what I care about. I care about finding some powerful weapons to kill some zombies. I'm old school, man. I've been playing Call of Duty since Finest Hour on the PS2. Been playing zombies since its inception in World of War. So, you know, I'm all about this stuff, man. All about finding those crazy powerful weapons. Back in my day, when we first got our hands on the PPSH and the pack-punch machine and Dirt Race, I pack-punched that thing for the first time, turned into the Reaper. My life was changed. That's the day I went from a boy to a man. Alright, I'm gonna toss down a little Molotov here. Yeah, there we go. Now we got enough for pack-punch. Let's see. What's this baby like? Pack-punch! The opening statement doubles the ammo capacity in the mag, and I believe doubles the ammo in reserve. Couldn't tell you. Good damage as you would hope, still. Again, round 7. So, yeah, like I was saying before, though, we really won't see this thing's limits, especially until the boss fight. That'll be a good test, because in that, even if we, because we're probably going to go into the boss fight between the rounds of 20 to 25. But even when you do that, say, even if we do have, like, a max-packed, epic rarity, you know, weapon, it's still going to be enough to test this weapon's limits, just due to the fact that when you go into that boss fight, it actually does, like, buff the zombies. Sorry, my brain is so scattered, you know, I haven't been feeling that my best because of my allergies and everything. But, yeah, it does end up buffing the zombies, and you also have to fight multiple elite enemies, including an abomination, an elite mangler, and just multiple manglers throughout. So that will be a good way to test this thing's limits. I was hoping we could get, like, a Semtex or a frag, because I spawned it with Molotovs, and that was just due to the fact that I've been speedrunning the Citadel Del More Easter egg, which I've been doing pretty good. My fastest time is, like, 45 minutes, so getting better. I'm hoping to get, like, a sub 40 run. However, like I did mention, they did just patch the, I did not mean to get that. That's fine, though. At this point, I'm just trying to keep the rounds moving. They did patch the drill, which is kind of unfortunate, but what can you do? Because that's what I used on my sub 40 run, so I'm going to be keeping my eye close on the speedrun strategies just to see what else is effective. Okay. At first I was like, wait, where's the tool shed key? But I already picked it up. We're good. We're good. The game didn't scam me. I'd have been pretty mad if it did. Could you imagine that? I shoot the groundskeeper, doesn't give me the key. We'd have to restart this whole thing. And we're already, like, a good amount of time into this. I'd be upset. Yeah, I mean, I'm digging this. I mean, it's only pack 1. Not even, it's only a concussion. Okay. I was trying to hold off until we got, like, a grenade or something before I went to upgrade. Yeah, that's a blast trap. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll just have to use some salvage. I will say the ammo in this thing doesn't seem to be the greatest. Granted, I am having to expend a bit more ammo than usual, just due to the fact that I haven't upgraded its rarity yet. Yeah, that ammo's a bit rough. Yay, Shrep, come on. Okay, what's this? A smoke grenade? Yeah, definitely time to just go hit up the rarity machine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this thing up to an rare rarity, a blue. And then we're also gonna throw napalm on it, because that is what the manglers and the abominations are weak to. There we go. Now we're back in, like, two-shot city with this thing. Beautiful. So we already have the tool shed key. Let's go ahead and first we're gonna clean up this round, because again, I'm not in any rush. There we go. And by any rush, I mean, like, I'm not trying to complete the Easter egg on an early round, per se, because we do have to push it a bit far. I mean, not far, but still far enough. I'm getting kind of used to the lag. Basically, every time I shoot, there's, like, a few second delay in between when I shoot and when the zombies actually die, so that's something. Speed cola speeds up your life. Go ahead and grab that. And now, yeah, since it's round 10, we actually are going to speed ahead a little bit and get to putting the water valve on the doohickey. Spawn. And die. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ugh, my throat. Ow. Ow! Ugh, it hurts. It doesn't really hurt, but it's just sore. Water pressure. Go higher. Oh, this is a vermin. It's a vermin. It's a zombie. It's a vermin and a zombie. Dude, I gotta stop doing these voices, bro. Literally everything is killing my throat. Alright. Yeah. Cleaning house. And it does help that this map doesn't have Deadshot, because obviously with Deadshot you can either use the one augment that lets you do double critical damage if the enemy is at full health. And then there's the other one that I personally use that just further increases critical damage in general. I just feel like that's best if you're like me, you like speedrunning Easter eggs and doing boss fights and such. Or if you're like fighting special enemies a lot. Then your critical damage in general is just going to be higher rather than just that one shot. And especially once you start fighting armored zombies, like the chances of you actually hitting that zombie with a critical hit through the armor, like it's not happening. So that's why I use the other one. Alright, so we do have our first mangler here. We want to make sure that... Okay, hold up. We want to make sure we shoot off this cannon specifically. There we go. Just so we can grab that for the EE. But we're going to come over here, and we're going to first hit that. Did I? Okay, I just want to make sure I actually bought the ammo. Dude, not to be gross, but I kind of have to, like, hold my controller up a bit right now as I play. There's something weird. I don't know if it's just with this gun, because I've never noticed it before, but the vibration is crazy. And it's like, when I'm holding it at my normal position, it, like, vibrates my legs too much. It makes my thighs feel like they're going, like, numb. Weird. I've never noticed that before. Maybe I'm just sitting differently today. I don't know. Maybe my senses are just more sensitive, for lack of a better word, than usual. Just due to my body not feeling the best. But anyway, now it's round 12. We did get the Mangler Cannon, so we're gonna keep moving on with the EE. But yeah, I gotta kind of like sit like this now. It's kind of weird. I'm used to just having the controller down on my lap. There we go. Alright, we got another Mangler spawning in, it seems like. Go ahead and grab that salvage. Now we got the water pressure gauge. Come on, Mangler. Come on in, boy. We'll go ahead and just kind of blaze through this round here. Oh. Make sure my frenzy guard is ready just in case we get into trouble. Yeah, if I could rate the damage so far, at the end of this, we will be doing it on a bit of a rating scale between S to F, so like S, A, B, C, F. Maybe, we could maybe throw a D in there, but I feel like five things is enough, right? S, A, B, C, F. So far, definitely not feeling S tier. I'll give it a solid A though. Like, this thing genuinely does feel really good. We're also gonna go ahead and grab stamina up actually over here. Like, it does feel really good. So
I won't, but I could.
I love this operator, Sev. Her voice lines are great. Yeah, I'll give it a solid A. Definitely not B. If I could like rate damage, I mean, I'd probably say the like ASG, GS45, or S. Some of the S weapons in the game. Most ARs are gonna be in that like A tier. I feel like Krieg is high A, low S. The AR that they just added in Season 1. I would say, so yeah, we established the A. I would say for B tier, probably like, some of the LMGs in the game I feel like are rather B tier. Just in terms of damage, you know, like the XMG, for example. That one didn't seem to do as much damage as I'd hoped it would, if I recall correctly. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that was giving me some trouble. C, and then, like I said before, F would be like Schreider, Grecoba. And then I'd say like C would be like the 9mm PM, probably. So this is definitely more like an A tier. It's definitely not on the B. It's pretty good. Alright, so we have everything we need for the jet gun. We'll go ahead and open that for now. I'm not going to worry about anything else because we'll be back there in a sec. So, yeah. So, we're not going to be using the jet gun, obviously, because our goal is to just use this new weapon, see how it performs. Actually, I do want to clear out this round a little bit before we go up there and build that. Better watch out. You're going to cry. Something, I'm telling you why. Grotesque has brought an SMG, and it's time for you to die. Yeah, there we go. Again, it's kind of hard to tell how much damage is doing to, like, obviously we have the damage numbers to kind of tell us that. But, you know, it's kind of hard to tell on a zombie per zombie basis with the whole packet burst lag thing. Okay, we have another double points. I'm going to wait a sec on that. Nice. So we got this last zombie. Let's go ahead and grab this before we go build the jet gun. I just realized when I hold the controller up here, you guys can probably hear all the clicking and clacking of it more than usual, because this is a very loud controller since it's just like a third-party one. I do have like an official Xbox controller and a DualSense I could use, like if I plugged into my PC. I'm just kind of OCD about that, just because I hate, like, I wouldn't want to like accidentally turn on my console when I'm playing, you know what I mean? Alright, so now we can start working on the Easter egg officially. I was thinking about some of the stuff I wanted to buy. I don't know, should I? Yeah, you know what, actually, since we're so close to Pack 2, I'm not going to worry about buying the perks or armor yet. Actually, no, you know what, I am going to buy Quick Revive. We'll buy armor later, but for now I do want to get Quick Revive just to be safe. Never know when a dying wish should come clutch. So we got that. I mean, honestly, I don't even need to worry about Pack 2 yet. Look at this thing. Round 15. Pack 1, rare rarity? This ain't bad. Oh, there's the Abomination, though. This will be a test. Okay. Unfortunately, I am out of ammo again. Which, yeah, that's kind of like a recurring theme here. So, that will knock its weapon down. That will knock the weapon's grade down a bit. So, obviously, we're rating it on everything. Recoil, gun feel, magazine size, and ammo capacity in general. Oh. Gotta watch out here. Damage, everything like that. And not just damage, but also, like, overall DPS. Because, like, say a weapon does a lot of damage, like, oh, the LW301 Frost line or the SVD. Just because it does a lot of damage doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the most viable thing in every situation. You know, because, like, for the LW3A1, sure, it's a good sniper rifle, but it's also slower than most SMGs in the game. Well, all SMGs in the game, even with maxed out ADS stats. The SVD, similar situation. It is a bit more viable because you can put a laser on it, and once you pack-a-punch it, since it gains that, like, shotgun capability, it'll be a bit more viable in more situations, but again, it's still a sniper. If you go for max ADS stats, which you really should on all snipers, you're only going to have about 6 bullets in the magazine. And your ADS speed still won't be the greatest, so even though it does a lot of damage, that isn't the end-all be-all. Okay, for some reason, these aren't counting as criticals. Is it the lag? Like, is it the packet burst that's causing it to not count? Because I can tell, every time it actually does land as a critical, it works, like, really good. Yeah, see, these criticals just aren't criticaling. Alright, finally got it down. Keep moving through the rounds here. And kill that zombie. Alright. So we can get our weapon up to a epic rarity, so we're gonna go ahead and do that a while. Good. Yeah, we're gonna save our money for pack 2 here. Now it's time to build the LTG. Or get the rest of the parts in order to build the LTG, I should say. So jump up here. That's funny, there's usually blood there. Not just book smart, but street smart. I've heard that so many times at this point. Packet burst is killing me today. Almost literally. Hopefully that doesn't end up killing me during the boss fight. That'd be a shame. I'll have to do some Google searching later, see if I can fix that up somehow. Like I said, I haven't dealt with that so far this year. So strange. Give me my Potter. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, new meta weapon. One-shotting every zombie on round 16 at only pack 1. Nah, yeah, we got that insta-kill going strong. So now, I'm just saving that last zombie for a minute because I do want to come up here and do this quick. You know, let's pop a funny one. I would pop the indigestion one, but I also know some people genuinely get grossed out by farts. Where is it? It's one of you. Am I? Did I already? Hold up. Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, I was so confused. Okay, my bad. I forgot to do that. You have no idea how bad I just, like, my heart just sank, dude. I thought our Easter egg just totally glitched out. I was about to be so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Alright. Let's go build the LTG. Pack 2 epic rarity. Let's see this. I mean, this thing, yeah. Still laying down. Still laying down the heat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah, definitely a very good weapon. The ammo's really pulling it back for me, though, I will say. Damage is a solid A. Ammo's like a B. Maybe a C, honestly. It's pretty rough. You run out of ammo really often with this thing. We'll see how it pans out. So far, just due to the ammo, but nice. I will say, okay, so it has good mobility. Very good mobility. It also has okay enough ammo. Give me. Okay. It has okay enough ammo, really good mobility, pretty solid damage, especially considering the fact that this is technically a secondary weapon. Obviously, with loadouts and everything, it works a bit differently than it does in multiplayer or Warzone, but I would say this is a solid B tier weapon overall, just due to the fact that it is really good, but it does have some drawbacks kind of drawing it back. So go ahead and bring this down here. Drop it right there. Alright, so there's a good number of zombies left, so I kind of want to be careful. Make sure we clear some of these guys out first, and then... Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and slap this down a while. Why not? Hopefully we get Mangler on this one. Because while the Abomination can be a good way to see, like, alright, how much damage are we doing? When it comes to the elites especially, it'll give us a good indicator as to how much damage it's doing against the armor and all that. Which is obviously huge in Black Ops 6 Zombies. Just due to the fact that so many zombies do have armor in this game. Especially once you get into the later rounds.
There goes our chance to catch a big one.
Come on now. I mean, so far it seems to be doing decent armor damage. There we go. Even when I'm just hitting body shots, like even when my shots aren't as accurate, or just when packet burst is screwing me over and not making my criticals count, I mean, we're still doing good damage, so. Nice, nice. Alright, I'm gonna need some more ammo here. Again, really hurting this weapon's grade. I know it is just a silly grade at the end of the day, but hey, some people might appreciate this kind of information. I personally find this stuff interesting. Like back in the day in like Black Ops 2, for example, I used to love watching, what was it, Mr. T Lexify zombie weapon comparison. Used to love stuff like that. Or like the Smith plays his top 5s, where he'd like go over like top 5 best weapons, top 5 worst weapons, and then he'd like cover a bunch of other stuff like best perks and this, that, and the other. Ooh. Lag, man. I kinda... That's one thing with BO6 I will say. I don't know, like, I haven't experienced this ever on console, so I can't even say it's a BO6 thing in general. Maybe it's a PC thing? Yeah, I'm trying. Alright, there we go. Come on, come on. Come on down to Grotesque's, butchery? Is that what they're called? What do you call a place that sells meat like that? Not a butchery. What's it called? I'm not feeling good. Don't judge me. I know what it's called. I just can't think of it at the minute. A place where you go to like buy meat. What's it called? Not a butchery. It's like not a bakery either, because that's for like cookies and stuff. It's something. I don't know. Okay, put that in there. Go ahead and grab the Charles counter. Give me. Alright, round 18, still doing good. Epic rarity on our weapon. That's probably about as high as we're gonna get it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we're also gonna grab the LTG. Can't forget to do that. Not like it really matters, but, you know. Just don't want to have to run all the way back later. Because I've done that more times than I'd like to admit. Prestige Master. I mean, obviously I'm already Prestige Master, but I just love seeing it pop up every time. It's a nice reminder. Nice reminder that I'm the G. Oh, look at that. We just accidentally activated the Mr. Peaks Easter egg. I wasn't even trying to do that. The Sigma 2B. Nice. Not really. Actually, no, yeah. The Sigma 2B is good. Probably better than the AG1, just due to the fact that it has 3 rockets per magazine, if you want to call it that. I don't even know what you call it. But when you pack-a-punch it. Alright, spray some of these guys down. Dashing through the snow with my SIRIN 9mm in hand. I'll shoot you in the face, so you better back on up, boy. I hate when I'm not feeling good, because I just, like, I'm usually weird as is, but I just become, like, even more weird when I'm not feeling good, so I'm sorry. Green. But hey, I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm just weird. I'm a weird guy, I know. Am I? Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not, like, too low in the face cam. My tripod doesn't. Actually, I am a bit lower than I usually would be. I can already tell, but it's okay. It's not, like, too low. My tripod has a weird issue where it'll, like, kind of make up its own mind, and sometimes it'll just, like, get lower. Ow! Leave me alone. I do not consent to your manglings, vermin. Yeah, I'm really salty about the fact that they nerfed the drill in Citadel Del More. Like, come on, man. I was just about to make my Citadel Del More EE video in a few days when I was feeling better. But now what am I gonna do? Not use the drill? No. I don't know. I tried it again this morning. Didn't know the speedrun cleared out in like 40-some minutes. And then when I got to the boss fight, this drill was literally doing nothing, so I just let the boss kill me. Straight up. I was just like, this ain't doing what I thought I was gonna do. What was I even doing? I was doing something over here. Oh, that's what I was doing over here. I was going to grab an armor plate thing. I didn't even need to come over here to do that. I don't know, my brain's just all over the place. Didn't I already say that? I don't know. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is 1,500 limbs, yay. I'll have another diamond badge to add to the collection here before too long. Oh yeah, look at that. This thing's shredding through the bomb. Shredding through the bomb, just like I shred through your mom. Oh! That was terrible, man. Alright. Yeah, Mangler. Get mangled, Mangler. Come on, a bomb. Yeah, there we go. Abomination down. Beautiful. Beautiful, like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Sweet. Double points. Ooh, look at all the salvage. I don't even know what that drop was, but I don't even care. Look at all that salvage. Lovely. I'm a fiend for salvage. I don't care about points. I don't care about wonder weapons. I don't care about armor plates or self-revives. I care about... What am I even doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta do the shots counter. Scrambled brain. My brain is like a pile of eggs right now. Ooh, yes. I only need to do this one once. Whee! Beautiful. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, man, I mean, round 21, pack 2, epic rarity. Still going good. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so we've got a Mangler in. Obviously, insta-kill, so we'll melt through him like it's nothing. Pick up the free ammo. Ow, ow, lag. Buy some more ammo before we call in this HBT. Yeah, that ammo. The ammo is definitely an issue. I know I said it a billion times, but if you get an extended mag, I know for some weapons, it's kind of weird how this works, but if you use an extended mag, it can also increase the amount of ammo that the weapon has in reserve, which you wouldn't think would be the case, but I have noticed that on a few weapons, so there's a chance that if you use extended mag with this, it could improve that. Because in terms of magazine size, for what this weapon is with how mobile it is, and with how fast the reload is at its base, I would say that the 64 magazine size, especially when accounting for the fire rate, is fine. Unpacked punch, it's only 32, but I mean, again, that's fine. That's in line with, like, every other weapon in the game. It's just the reserve ammo that's an issue, really. Still feeling a good B on this, though. Because, again, that is some A tier damage. Not S, not ASG or GS45 or even Krig, I would say. But, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, it is really good. Like, damage-wise, like, it is really good. Like, we're still one-tapping them, but again, it's hard to say until we get to the boss fight. Because that's when the zombies get buffed up, then we'll really get a good feel for it. Yeah, I'm trying to keep that from happening, Blanchard. Oh, no. Okay, that was close. We got it. That's my fault. We're doing this on round 21. So last time we got what? An abomination? So yeah, there we go, Mangler. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's about what I'd expect. Okay. Yeah, still feeling a good beat on this one. Oh no, come on. He just got ignited. Okay, I just want to make sure he didn't, like, die outside of the thing. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're gonna flip the... We're gonna go for, like, another round or two, yeah, before we do the boss fight, but... Alright. I feel like we got a solid idea for how this thing is.
Thanos, when this is over, we'll need you to come in for debrief. That's an order, copy.
I know I could use the fast travels, but I don't think I actually opened the one that goes back to spawn, so. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops, were you using that? It says that after literally blowing their head off. Alright, so yeah, this is the point where we're technically ready for the boss fight, but again, we're gonna hold off for a minute. Let's go ahead and plop that in there. There we go. There we go. Activate that. Oh. Sticky situation. Definitely gotta be careful. I can't get in too many close quarter situations like that with this lag. It's just funny having to say that I'm lagging in a single player game. But again, it could be for a number of reasons. I love the Easter egg songs in this game too. They're so good. Definitely some of my all-time favorites. Straight up. Like this one's really good. The one in Terminus is obviously really good too. The Can You Hear Me Come In? And then Slave in Citadel del Mor. So good. So good. Some people don't know this, but there's actually 2 Easter egg songs on Citadel del Mor. I'll actually walk you guys through how to do that real quick. So, it's not like a full-on Easter egg song, like, say, Slave. But it is kind of like a cool little Easter egg. So, basically what you do, you know, like, how you upgrade the fire sword, and there's, like, those little... what do you call them? The little cauldrons that have the fire in them that you need to return to the statue. Basically, after you build the fire sword, you want to grab the sword and then go back and just strike. You don't have to do like the special ability, you literally just hit it. And then it'll relight all of those, and if you go around the map and relight all 3 of those, it'll play the song that plays normally when you're doing the thing, because you know how like when you're taking the flames back to the thing, it'll play like a certain song or like looping track. It'll play that, but it'll play like a extended alternate version of it, which is pretty cool. Some folks still don't know that. I didn't even know that until this morning, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we almost have enough for pack 3, which, yeah, that's about what I want to do before we go into the boss. I don't necessarily need... yeah, look at that. Low ammo again, man. That is just killing us right now. Constantly needing more ammo. Is there... Yeah, I don't think anybody necessarily dropped any ammo over here. Armor plate's cool, but... Maybe use the jet gun for a sec. It's maybe cheating, but... I just wanted to get enough to, pack punch. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we're almost at enough to get legendary, so I think we might as well just hold off for a sec before starting the boss fight, just so we can get this thing maxed out. Just so we can see the, like, exact damage stats. So we got more salvage over here. And there's a ton of zombies inside. We'll get this. Yeah, there we go. More salvage and more salvage. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna get a feel for how this thing is now. We got it max pack punch, about to get it max rarity, just like that, legendary tier. And we also have napalm on this, so we'll be doing maximum damage to the manglers and abominations. Both the standard, well, obviously the abomination in this is like a HVT, whatever. So, the manglers, sorry, total Braveheart. The manglers, obviously, the normal ones, we'll see how well it melts them, and then in terms of the HVTs, when it comes to like the manglers and the abomination HVT or elite or whatever you want to call it, we'll get a real good thing. We'll get a real good feel for this thing's power. Alright, so far against the zombies, this is what I was talking about before, where they are going to be a bit more buffed up. So even though we're only around 23, this is probably more or less what they would be like at like round... I mean, I couldn't give you an exact round number, but somewhere in the 30s, if I'd imagine. Probably, just, I don't know, going based off of their health and their speed, I'd probably say this way you could expect around, like, maybe just round 30 flat, maybe 35, maybe? Hard to say. I'm almost out of armor plate, so I do gotta watch out for that, but yeah, this thing's pretty solid. Okay, there we go. Take out the next mangler. It's really good against special enemies, man. Holy. Ooh, pack burst. Lovely. Nice, nice. I'd be interested to take this thing over into, what you call it, like Terminus or Citadel del Mor, just see how it goes against that, especially like, it's the Guardian in Citadel del Mor. I've seen some critical numbers popping up here, like what's that, like 5,000? I mean, or 6,000 even. I mean, considering the fact that I don't even have Deadshot. Yeah, I imagine you get Deadshot and Electric Cherry and use the one where it boosts enemy elemental weakness damage. I could see you really laying down some damage with this thing. There we go. Oh, another Mangler spawned in. Or is this? No, this one should be the elite. Yeah. Watch out. Alright, bring it back around here now. This will be a test. Hold up, I just want to get these zombies out of my way so I can actually get to the man himself. Alright. Oh. These vermins are something, man, let me tell you. Hold up, just trying to keep my distance for a sec so I can regen. Get the vermin down, because they're a pain in the arse. Alright, I got some more ammo waiting for me over here. Give me! Yeah. That's doing pretty good. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, so how am I feeling about the SIRIN 9mm after completing the entire Liberty Falls Easter egg and after playing an entire match up to this point? I would say that this thing is probably, as I was saying before, like a few rounds ago, probably a solid B tier. I would say, you know, like in terms of damage, we're looking at a solid A. Definitely not among the best in the game like the ASG and the GS45. I'm going to save that max ammo. But it's definitely not down there in like the B tier with like the XMG, for example. Definitely not in the C with like the 9mm PM, and definitely not in the F tier with the Greco over the Strider. So yeah, A tier on the damage. B, I'd probably say C tier on the magazine, or on the ammo capacity. Like, magazine size is fine. So obviously I don't even have the extended mag on this thing, so pairing this thing with the extended mag would help greatly, I'm sure. But in terms of just like overall ammo capacity, yeah, definitely gonna get like a C, probably. Not an F, not the worst in the game. Definitely not very good, so C. And then overall mag, shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Frenzy Guard since the Abomination just spawned in. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it's really melting through that. And then in terms of everything else, I genuinely would give it an A. You know, mobility's great. I love when the Abomination does that attack right there, because then, like, all of its mouths are open, and you can just lay into him. And go ahead and grab the max ammo. My aim is Garbo. Yeah, overall, you know, if you're playing, you know, if you're thinking about a weapon to switch up, and if, you know, if you're looking to try something new before your next game of zombies, and you're just looking for a nice middle-of-the-road B-tier weapon, I would say this is it. Great damage, good ammo capacity, but bad ammo, good ammo capacity when it comes to, like, magazine size, but pretty bad when it comes to reserve. Great mobility, fast reload speed. Genuinely fun to use, super deadly and accurate, not a lot of recoil. I genuinely give it an S in the recoil department because I do not have a single, like, thing helping with recoil right now. Because I have the one grip that helps with, like, aim walking speed, but I don't have the one for vertical recoil. So even right off the rip, like, this thing gets like an S in recoil control. It's mobile, it's reliable, it does good damage, ammo is meh. It's pretty good. Solid. B tier. High B. High B. The ammo is the only thing hurting it. If it was good, if it was better ammo, I'd put in A. High A. But the ammo keeps it high B. You jerk. I trusted you. But yeah, like I said, I plan to make this like a series where we just kind of like go in and try out different weapons. See how good and or bad they are. Specifically like new weapons when they're added to the game, or if you guys have specific requests like, hey, try to do that again, but with like the SVD or with like the Strider, an F tier weapon. I'd be down. But yeah, so that's that. That was a lot of fun actually. Yeah, I dig that weapon. We're gonna go ahead and just exit out of the match. I'm good. I already got another save file going. So yeah, that's that. Main quest complete. Obviously, again, if you really wanted to push the boundaries of this thing, you could take it into like Citadel, Namor, Terminus, and do those Easter eggs. But Again, even the S tier weapons of the game kind of struggle against those bosses just due to how bullet spongy they are. So, again, I felt like the Liberty Falls Easter egg was a pretty solid place, especially specifically with that boss fight. Just see like, alright, how's this thing going to perform? And I'm happy with it. It's a pretty good weapon. I also thought it would kind of be helpful to make videos like this just because, you know, for weapons like this, for example, this was only available during that event. So say, you know, before you go through the effort of like unlocking it somehow or, you know, God forbid, like, you know, buying it from a bundle in the store and then ending up with like a cruddy weapon, hopefully this could be helpful for somebody out there so then they know like, hey, is this weapon worth the time? Is it worth getting or no? And if you want my opinion, just considering how fun it is to use, considering the fact that you probably would get more ammo for it once you slap on an extended mag, go for it. I say it's worth it. It's a fun weapon, especially over in like multiplayer and Warzone and stuff. I have gotten to use it over there, and I mean, it's a lot of fun there, especially like in multiplayer when you start streaking out with it, just because of the fact that it is like a secondary and it has like the whole flip out design. It's pretty cool. So I definitely say it's worth unlocking / getting from a bundle if you've been thinking about it. But anyway, as always, massive shout out to all the Patrons and to the members taking only in the low baller tier, and an even bigger shout out to the big baller tier, Malasking, Epic Dad Manny, and the biggest shout out to the G tier, Run Events, and the Cheese Girl. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.